be talking about Constellation Network, also known as DAG. Make sure to stay tuned to the end of this video to see if this is a project that you should be aware of and have on your radar, or definitely add to your cryptocurrency bag. Let's get into it. And here we are at Constellation Network. Here's their main homepage of their website. So some may ask what Constellation is. Constellation is an open source platform you can use to create a blockchain cryptocurrency or decentralized application. Here's an incredible framework of Constellation is Hypercube. And what is Hypercube? Basically, it's an aspect of the protocol where anyone can build and conduct business using Constellation's blockchain technology by using Hypercube, a user-friendly interface complete with open source developer code, and you can build your own projects in minutes. Diving into the aspects of Constellation's Hypercube, you can deploy your own blockchain. Using the state channel builder, anyone can configure their own blockchain network requirements and data types for validation and notarization. This business-focused framework makes it easy to deploy a scalable network that can meet the demands of the world's biggest applications. Simply define your data types and token strategy and select your hosting provider, and you'll be ready to deploy in staging or production environments. Within Hypercube, there's complete token configuration. You can mint your own cryptocurrency. Deploying your own token is now more achievable than ever. Using the minting tool, anyone can deploy their own cryptocurrency configured to the economic rules and governance of their choice. Simply choose if you want to mint a utility token, a non-fungible, also known as an NFT, a stablecoin, or a governance token, and the Hypercube will walk you through the best practice steps you'll need to configure your token economics, as well as the necessary legal requirements for protection and compliance. You also have full control and deep customization, including end-to-end business toolkit, no coding required, which is a huge plus, integrated developer tools, hosted or private builds, ecosystem ready, from personal to enterprise use cases. Hypercube also has its own wallet where you can manage your crypto and data. Using the secure Hypercube wallet, anyone can keep track of DAG and LTX as well as their own minted cryptocurrencies. This wallet also provides for the secure storage and management of personal on-chain data and will act as the centerpiece for the future datapreneur economy. Just like your wallet you use to pay for lunch, dinner, and clothes that holds your business cards, ID, and that lucky penny, our intention was to design something that people would use every single day. Now diving into the Block Explorer, explore and validate transactions. The beauty of blockchain is that every transaction is recorded and can be validated. By using the Hypercube Block Explorer, anyone can view transaction logs, pending requests, wallet balances, and more. Setting up alerts and exporting data is easy and fast, meaning users can send insights wherever and whenever they desire. Now let's take a look at Constellation's ecosystem. As a decentralized network, Constellation promotes collaboration. We aim to be a world-class partner in it for the long haul. Our growing list of trusted partners is organized in the following categories where they focus on industry, collaboration, and cross-pollination of resources. So now scrolling down, looking at some of their partners within their ecosystem, some that stick out obviously are going to be AWS, Amazon Web Services, Splunk, which is a huge data provider, right? They focus on product, business, on the federal level, consortium, crypto, and community. We have Twitter here that stands out, I'm sure, to most of you. KuCoin, which is a pretty large cryptocurrency exchange, and Chainlink, and my favorite, Quant. And also we have Blockfolio. We have some others that I'm not very aware of, and also the US Air Force, which we will dive into a little bit later in this video. Diving into the native network of Constellation is the Hypergraph Network, which is a distributed ledger technology known as Directed Acyclic Graph, also known as DAG Protocol, with a novel reputation-based consensus model called Proof of Reputable Observation, also known as PRO. Hypergraph is a feeless, decentralized network that supports the transfer of DAG cryptocurrency. Now diving into various aspects of the Hypergraph network, there's an aspect known as state channels, also known as microservices. So the Constellation HGTP network is a collection of microservices called state channels. Each state channel validates specific data types with user-defined validation functions. State channels form a distributed network architecture that can accommodate real-world big data use cases. developers can integrate state channels directly into existing applications, allowing for direct E2E security and minimal seamless deployment. And now talk about how DAG is a revolutionary protocol. The Constellation HGTP network is powered by a secure communication protocol designed for wide open networks and concurrency. Our vision was not achievable with traditional consensus models. Therefore, we built Pro from the ground up, incorporating machine learning to balance our complex network topology with a performance-based approach to validator rewards. Our protocol relies on peer-to-peer reputation system called Proof of Reputable Observation, also known as PRO, that serves as our consensus model while simultaneously optimizing network topology. The core elements of the Hypergraph network consist of architecture, consensus model, node validators and miners, and application support. So right here we can see data is transferred through the network. The gray is the data. Network organizes servers, which is the black bar right here, throughout the nodes, right? And the nodes validate data on the servers, network, nodes, and data. So this is basically the core elements of the DAG network. And now this is truly remarkable that Constellation is building their own standard in the cryptocurrency and blockchain ecosystem. So for example, their standard is the LOD Standard. So WordPress created a framework for developing websites and businesses on HGTP, which is also known as Hypertext Transfer Protocol, which is a huge fundamental backbone in the internet as we know it, and many websites you access every single day. Diving back into it, Constellation provides the LOD standard for anyone to create a blockchain-based business with robust programmable logic on the Hypergraph Transfer Network. Introducing Hypercube, where anyone can engage with our client and create their own business built on a blockchain. With the introduction of Constellation LOD Standard, a state channel microservices framework, anyone will be able to validate data schemas and data sources, mint their own cryptocurrency, and attach business logic and metrics to their LO. To create an LO application, DAG will be required and may be procured in the ecosystem. In today's cryptocurrency markets, there are too many random tokens that are created for public relations stunts. The LO token standard allows purchasers and holders of an LO token to see the business mechanics. Token types can be designed by the creator of the LO token to attract purchasers and holders, including shared rewards that relate to the success and the utility of the token. We provide predefined token types for the LO token creator. Constellation Network has three main solutions that they're working on providing. The first being big data. So here they're working on enterprise solutions, an industry for the future, a company for a future industry. Over the past 10 years, we have seen data become more valuable and profitable than oil. This has caused a rise in industries such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, and big data led by major tech companies like Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Google, etc. So as you can see here, they're working on securing a major infrastructure, creating a more connected world, also working on mobility and infrastructure. Here's a great video that I'm going to link also down in the description. They're also working on transportation app demos. In this demo, you can see Constellation integrated on a custom Android app that is sending a real-time feed of location data to the Constellation network. There we are. They are also working on processing and securing complex LiDAR data. There are numerous benefits associated with using LiDAR technologies. LiDAR collects data quickly and with high accuracy and requires minimum human dependence because most of its processes are automated. Why automotive data exchanges fail in a business-to-business environment. They're also working on building a more connected mobility data marketplace in regards with AV standards. Also, here's the co-founder and chief talk officer. Now here's their second main solution that Constellation is working on, and here's where it gets really interesting. Basically, one of their main go-to targets within the industry that they're trying to acquire are government entities. So Constellation for Government. We aim to be the standard across all agencies in the federal government for how these agencies securely use and send data. Key applications in government: secure interoperability, anti-spoofing, data validation, and data logistics. Exponential data coming online, and here we are by the Department of Defense. Centralized systems are too expensive and not fast enough to process, validate, and manage the volumes of data required for making quick decisions in the field without significant security risks. Communicate securely from ground, air, and space. Constellation plays a mission protocol role in securing the infrastructure used for communication and data orchestration from the ground up. And here also is a National Science Foundation interview. And here are some key focus areas of impact in regards to the federal aspect that Constellation is working on. Mobility and ground infrastructure, drone and mesh networks, satellite security and communications, command and control orchestration, edge procurement using crypto technology. And also here is a letter from the Department of the Air Force Headquarters Air Mobility Command. The unique Constellation blockchain for big data technology has significant potential to help Air Force cybersecurity in the 618 Air Operations Centers, also known as AOC. With commercial partner mission transactions, interactions, verifications by mitigating security risks of attack points like servers, cloud storage, and centrally hosted access control systems that are either exposed to hacking or spoofing activities. Here's some more of their key government partners, and now we're going to dive into their third solution that Constellation is working on. Before diving into Constellation's third solution that they're working on, another thing to realize is Constellation is obviously working on many different aspects of the crypto ecosystem, and they're not working on just one aspect, a niche per se. They are literally building their own ecosystem, their own standards within using real world data, big data, working with federal agencies and also big enterprises. So in regards to that third solution that Constellation is working on, it is called the Lattice or Lattice Exchange. It is a decentralized DeFi platform that connects all blockchain and main chains and allows users to transfer cryptocurrency between multiple ecosystems. So here's the user interface. It looks pretty nice, similar to Uniswap if you're familiar. So Lattice Exchange is a decentralized finance platform that connects all blockchains, main chains, and allows users to transfer cryptocurrency between multiple ecosystems. By leveraging Hypergraph Constellation's feeless network, the platform reduces risks, cost, friction for traders, giving them control over their digital assets while increasing transparency. As well as being the bridge between all blockchain ecosystems, Lattice is a cross-chain asset swapping platform with DeFi incentives and rewards. Here's a little bit of the overview. They will have decentralized governance, yield farming, a launch pad, lending, and cross-chain swapping. Focusing back on the Air Force aspects of Constellation and what they're doing, we're going to be talking about the Civil Reserve Air Fleet partners as well as the DoD agencies have stakeholders in Constellation's native token, DAG, which will be used to secure bandwidth on its network rather than Hypertext Transfer Protocol or HGTP. In place as a security solution for many companies and government agencies, Constellation will provide its Hypergraph Transfer Protocol or HGTP. So diving into this Medium article, Constellation Network DAG, a new framework for blockchain business on Medium by Ben Jorgensen. Constellation is a framework that allows everyone to build and conduct business on a blockchain. Existing blockchain technologies does not support the speed, scalability, and economic incentive needed to build applications with robust business logic. Constellation is its own network and blockchain infrastructure. With Constellation's LOD Standard, you can define the rules of your business while tapping into Constellation's network powered by rewards. I hope you guys found this video insightful. Please let me know what you think of DAG below. I appreciate you guys watching and all your support. Also, subscribe if you'd like. Going to be doing some giveaways very soon. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one.